Hey guys, it's Annabelle from the Free M's on Finance Friday, where I talk about my journey to getting a mortgage. And obviously, it's unavoidable. The direction of getting paid has to be infused into this journey on the Free M's. And as you can see, this beautiful photo is a picture of my roses like 1 week later. And I can't help looking at them in sorrow and self-pity because so I'm just having a bit of wine here to drown my sorrows as well. A year on since I've made a decision, a week has passed into the start of year 2, and I still feel the same. And I don't want to blame the global pandemic for it. I don't know how to get out of this rut. I'm trying to make steps forward. For instance, on my journey to getting paid, I've chosen the job of cabin crew for an airline. And obviously, the barrier is they want to see a valid passport or an application for a valid passport. And I'm unemployed on universal credit. That is a fact. I have to keep repeating it. Means if I take a chunk out of that universal credit payment at the end of this month and I don't pass through to a successful candidate and make it to a Ryanair employee, that's £152. And I'm unemployed, so it's not like I can just book a flight to a beach somewhere to console myself. But I really want the job. I want the job, but does Ryanair want me for the job vacancy? So that's what's been happening with me the whole week. I've sent a little plea email to them, and now I'm just waiting for the response that when I get paid, and then I click the whole start the application process for a passport. But I don't want to click that and pass they've got a process for, they've got a time scale, and I'm thinking they've got a time scale, and I know the restrictions have been extended until July. So I've just got to wait for that email gate basically, and then it's going to be more angst of do I hit the start the application process, not knowing if I've got the job or not. I'd rather spend that £152 getting my hair done, getting my nails done, buying some clothes on budget, and just doing some feel-good stuff. Probably like to invest in some more equipment for exercising at home. But if I spend that £152 and if I'm unsuccessful, if I don't make it pass through to the next stage, if I do not pass through to the next stage of the job vacancy or the job application process for Ryanair, shall I say, that's £152 I could have spent on clothes, hair, shoes, and investing in my hobby. Not investing, spending on my hobby. My hobby, which is social media, which makes me feel good. So yes, spending money to feel good. Why not? So that's the angst. So I guess it bides me more time to procrastinate and wait for that email from the recruitment team that will they give me that time until I get paid to then go and hit the gov.uk website and apply for a passport as an essential tool for Ryanair cabin crew job vacancy. So what else is making me stuck in a rut? Because even if I decide by the end of this if I decide by the end of this month that I'm not going to apply for a passport, then it's going to be 5 months of prep for a realistic job application for a candidate for cabin crew. I guess I wanted the job, but I just didn't know enough about the application process. I was going by the failed application process for another well-known UK-based airline several years ago. So I went by that. My 12 weeks of prep, which is now 8 weeks of prep, 8 weeks have gone by, so there's another 4 weeks left. So another month left of my 12-week prep. So I can do another 4 weeks of what I think I need to be a cabin crew air hostess. Sorry, my voice is going funny. Or I can wait for the email, and depending on the answer, the content of that email, shall I say, then it's 5 months of preparation, which gives me a lot more time to save for a passport. I think 5 months is a hell of a lot more time to save up for a passport. So gosh knows. But I need a job, don't I? I need a job on this road. Slow steps, I guess. I guess what's causing me all the disappointment is moving fast. But that is what, when I was an employee, it's all about fast paced. So there's no fast paced mentality. That is what most of the jobs that I have somewhat experience for require, fast pace. And I know I'm suffering from a bit of post-traumatic stress disorder and shock at the reality of life in London. But that fast pace mentality is what's helping me feel like I'm surviving. So I've just basically wanted to whittle on to you guys, and I wish this was, you know what, it'd be really good if the 3Ms was a radio station and I could have some callers, people going through the same sort of thing in the global pandemic of having to change their career. But I keep thinking to myself, if I had a mortgage and a job, I wouldn't have been in the predicament that I was in 2020 when I started this channel for second time around. If I had a job and a mortgage, that's the kind of regret that I had, not having a mortgage and having a job. So I thought, why should I stop striving for that, attempting for that, reaching for that, stepping towards that? So I thought, yes, I'm going to put myself on a journey to a mortgage. And I feel, like I said, a week later from the 1 year anniversary, I did enjoy the weekend celebration. It was junk food, lots of wine, my favourite reality TV show, and a lot of laziness. Didn't wash up, didn't do laundry. It was fantastic. I'm grateful for that celebration. Probably would have preferred to put my feet up with a fella who I could have called my husband. Sharing interests and hobbies. Oh, so I guess I'm in a relationship with me right now. Me, myself, and I'm in a relationship with. So yes, that's the end of my thought sharing in this podcast style addition on Finance Friday. See you next week.